Hey, happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome back. We're on season 2, episode 10, and we're on money milestone number 5. And these money milestones, there's 7 of them. They are based on the book How Money Works by Tom Matthews and Steve Siebold. It's a great book. It's something that I still endorse. It's elementary in nature, so it's very easy to understand, and it's got some great concepts in there. So check it out. But today we're on number 5, which is increasing our cash flow. Now, I'm here to talk about money and to talk about mental health. And the two are this far apart from each other. You would think they'd be totally on opposite sides of the spectrum. At least I did. And they are very, very closely related. So I'm going to give you some real life tactics and ideas for increasing your cash flow, but just know that all of the tactics in the world are not going to work to increase our cash flow unless we increase our brain flow, unless we increase our awareness through positive mental health. And we do that by daily activities. Repetition is the mother of skill, Tony Robbins always says. We have to practice, and daily practice of just a few very basic things produces positive mental health, and you watch what will happen with your finances when your mental health gets in check. So some ideas, some suggestions for increasing your cash flow. Are you over contributing to your 401k at work? We only want to go up to the match level of our employer. So if the employer matches 3% and you're putting in 5%, then scale that 5% back to the match level of 3%, and that extra 2% will increase your cash flow, and the money is better spent elsewhere. So the other thing is, are you maximizing your tax allocation at work? Check with your human resource department and look at your initial tax paperwork that you signed and that you prepared when you accepted the job. Have your allocations changed at all? Are you one of those people that waits for a huge refund check at the end of the year from the IRS? If so, consider this. The IRS is making money from your money. That money that's going to be refunded to you is earning interest in the IRS's account. Why not have it earning interest in your own accounts? Just food for thought. If you've got a mortgage on your house, you can look at your mortgage statement and look to see if there's private mortgage insurance or PMI on there. If there's PMI, private mortgage insurance, you can have that removed if your equity in your mortgage in your home has elevated to 20%. So if you've got more than 20% equity in your mortgage, you can have that dropped, and that will be a little portion of your payment that will come off each month and can increase your cash flow. Have you thought about becoming an entrepreneur? I was just reading a study that says 45% of us have a side gig of some kind, and we make on average about $1,100 from that side gig. So there's almost half of us are doing it. If you're not doing it and you want to, there are thousands of low-cost entry points into becoming an entrepreneur. And people like me or any of my associates, we can help you gladly learn how to become an entrepreneur and give you some ideas and some suggestions that are unique to you. I do it every single week. I meet with somebody and give them some of their own customized ideas and suggestions for how they can make money doing something that they love and that lights up their soul. Okay, and then we've got to get healthy in our minds. We've got to increase our brain flow. So, are we exercising each day? Are we taking time for ourselves each day, even if it's just for a few minutes? Are we praying if we believe in something up above? We believe in a higher power, God, he, she, it, the great mystery, whatever it is to you. Are you spending time each day communicating with that source. Are you challenging yourself to learn something new every day? Are you learning? Tony Robbins says you should spend 30 minutes every single day reading or learning something new. And I think that is your absolute quickest way to earning more money, is to start getting into some really good books, some personal development books, some self-help books. They're all, not that they're all great, but they're all great in the sense that they get you, they get your thoughts provoked, they get you thinking, they get your mind working. Do you have a budget that you've written down? Have you come together with your spouse yet to talk about your debt, to talk about a budget, to make sure that to increase your cash flow, you're spending less than what you're bringing in? It doesn't need to be a knockdown, drag out fight. It's not going to be fun. It's just not fun to look at our debt, and it's deflating, but it needs to be done. And once we do it, it's really freeing. It's really freeing. So just remember, if nothing changes, nothing changes. So if you don't want to increase your cash flow, I don't know why you watch these videos. If you do, then make sure that your daily disciplines are in check, that you're spending at least 10 minutes, even if it's just 10 minutes exercising. Do it every day. Spend at least 30 minutes. Maybe that looks like your commute to or from work, learning, listening to a book, something along those lines. And are you connecting with a source beyond yourself? If not, do you have a great mentor? Have you asked somebody that you admire if they'll mentor you? And if not, why? How come? And have you stayed in close proximity to that mentor? You want to stay in close proximity to them so that you can learn as much as possible in the shortest amount of time, because typically they don't have a ton of time to give, but they are usually willing to give you a little bit of their time. So I hope that these ideas have been helpful for you. I hope that I've given you some things to consider. I've gone a little bit over my time allotment today, but I will see you next week, same place, same time. I'll be here and we'll be covering money milestone number 6. I hope everybody has a great week. Bye.